Alright, there's likely no better time than now to talk about why AI will never match human ingenuity. I'm going to use the metaphor of a library. Let's imagine that your mind is in a library with a limited amount of books, a limited but very large amount of books, that your mind can access at any single point in time. Your mind can in a split second read a book and you can know exactly what that book says, you can have it memorized, you know it. Everything in that library you know. The only issue with that library is that that library is dependent on what's added to it by a bookkeeper. We are the bookkeepers. Our library is the size of the universe. Our library is infinite. Our library goes on and on and on and can constantly be expanded upon, and whatever we discover in our library gets added to the library of the AI. That's it. AI can never match our creativity because our creativity is the size of the universe, whereas AI's creativity is just based upon what we give it. Of course, AI can write an essay. Of course, AI can make code and do all these things at high levels. AI is intelligent enough in a split second to be able to run probably millions of different codes and figure out which is the best one for the designated process. But AI can't necessarily solve the problems we face in the real world. AI doesn't have the ability to discover and to expand and to explore its mind and to go further into its consciousness because it's just a replication of us. It's just the mimic of everything that we put into it, and then it just becomes that. There is no unique intelligence to AI, it's just whatever we program it as. Whereas in people and in us, we are the programmers of AI, and yet we're allowing ourselves in a way to believe that because AI can do it faster, it means that AI is smarter and AI is better, when all AI is doing is copying everything that we've given it. It just sources itself from millions and potentially billions of web pages and then takes what it believes to be the best of the best and then puts it together into an amalgamation of its own copied ideas. But it's not creative. The original ideas that got onto those web pages were likely creative, but AI is just taking from that, and somehow people believe that because AI is really good at copying that it means it's more creative, but copying isn't creative. And this is kind of my gripe in some ways with illustrations that all look the same. Anybody can paint a forest and a cabin, and anybody can draw something that's hyper realistic, but to do something that's really creative and unique and authentic is what makes humans different from AI. Having the ability to express something that's unique to oneself is what makes us artistic and creative beings. But that's something that I feel a lot of people have kind of forgotten about, is we get so caught up in the idea that art is simply being good at doing an illustration and not necessarily being good at expressing ourselves authentically and uniquely. Being authentic and being unique is one thing that AI simply can't do. So in that sense, AI can't make art. AI can't be creative. AI just takes from what's already out there, but in reality, it's not creative. So AI can never match human ingenuity. I'm interested to hear what you have to say. Let me know in the comments. And yeah, my name's Aiden. This is Studio Raphael. Till next time, take care.